Hi guys, how we all doing? Anson Cochito is back again. Value is back. I appreciate you guys for liking, for subscribing, for sharing. Thank you for being there. Right, over to the post-match analysis of the, let me say, today's matches. Basically, I'll just highlight like 2 or 3 games, and I'll be done. So first off, I'm not happy. You already know, because it was a frustrating draw. First time in this season, I think Chelsea is going to actually have a barren draw, the 0-0 draw. It's a dry game for me, very dry, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy. What I see is this Everton team, they just played for that draw. They are delighted that they are not going to score here. This is our home. We want to close shop, park the box, use two players to mark Copama, mark Pedro Neto, mark Sancho. So who's going to create the chances? Mark Fernandez. Man marking. It's unfortunate. Some teams are just there that they just want to spoil the party. They just want to close shop. Just want to frustrate you so that you not even have rhythm, of any sort to create chances. I want to say kudos to our keeper, Robert Sanchez. 2 saves, first and second half. Thank God. I want to say thank you so much, Moises Caicedo. You actually played your heart out. You've been consistent throughout the season. We really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. Anson Kokito is saying thank you so much. And my man of the match is going to be tie between him and Moses Caicedo anyways. Tosin Adarabioyo did very, very well, right? And, it's a game that we just take the draw and move on. Basically, we take the draw and move on. Why? Because, in fact, when it got to 90 minutes, before the 2 extra minutes, I already knew that it's a draw. We got it all wrong. And it was because we lost Cucurella due to that, 5 yellow cards. And Renato Vega played, the Conference League, and he has to be rested for this game. If I'm the coach, if I were the coach, I would have used Renato Vega again, because Cowell is not a left back. He showed today. And the invited role right back that Gusto has been playing, nobody does it better like Cucurella. We missed that Cucurella today. Gusto, I don't know, he's just running all over the place. Disasi had a decent game, but he's not a right back. So, and Neto, Madueke, I wish our coach can actually use both of them together today. And Palmer was not in the game. He was supposed to substitute Palmer, rest him for the next game, and use Felix. How long will Felix be sitting on the bench? We still have options. Even Nkuku, using Nkuku as that 10. Let's rest Palmer and let's try something new. So those are the 2 things, major things I see that we got all wrong today. You can't be using Kuku as a striker. He's not a striker. We've been saying that it is not a striker. He is not a striker. So overall, we'll take the draw. We're still second on the log, behind Liverpool. Liverpool have a game on hand, 4 games ahead of us. And my prayer is they're going to play the derby side, the Merseyside derby, and they will draw. I don't want them to win, so that we can catch up. So right now, we're just 4 points, behind Liverpool, as I've mentioned, and we moved on to the next one against Fulham, because Everton didn't play anything today. They did not play. They were just getting yellow cards all over the place. They were so aggressive. I don't like us meeting them anymore. At least we played a draw last season. They beat us 2-0 or something. So those are teams that I just want to avoid, as much as possible. So I'll go to the blockbuster game. The blockbuster game, but it's no longer blockbuster. It's just a whitewash. 6-3. Who saw that coming? That's 9 goals in a game. 9 solid goals. Wow. I think Angel Postoslogu, he has just only plan A, no plan B. And everybody have known him for that. You know, it believes in the eye line, nothing like defending, nothing like being pragmatic. Salah, fourth highest goal scorer of all time. He's chasing Yarosh now. Mohamed Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. And good news is that very soon he's going to actually renew his contract, him and Alexander Arnold. So very soon, once he renew his contract, Mohamed Salah will be the club legend because he's chasing that record with even limited appearance, 373 thereabout appearances, and he has that kind of goal. So Mo Salah is hot, on fire today. Luis Diaz on fire. Look at the cross, the first goal, cross from Alexander Arnold. So those players forget Klopp is on the top of the table, the cup is on top of the table, but jogging Klopp already set up the foundation and the team for Anslot. Anslot just came in and retweak little things, and that's it. And that's what he's not really doing anything like what Amorin is trying to do now, or what Maresca is trying to do now, because Klopp already set up the foundation for him, and everything is working. For me, as a Chelsea fan, if you are not winning the league, I will just leave it for Liverpool to run away with it. Quote me anyway. This is December, and quote me today. If Chelsea is not winning the league this season, I will leave that league for Liverpool to run away with it. Right? So Kuliceski scored, Sergio Lange scored, Madison scored. I don't know why Madison was taken out. I don't know. He was taken out. This guy did well. Timo Werner, he did very well when he came in, but I don't know. The coaches, they see what we don't see. They see what we don't see. But left for me, he should not have been taken out. He should still play. 6-3 score line. It was like a basketball ding dong or table tennis ding dong. But it was like a PS5 game basically. When you score me, I score you. Score me, I score you. That's what Liverpool is doing. Was doing or did. That's what they did to Tottenham in their home. They are Spurs as usual. How can you even lead against Chelsea 2-0? And Chelsea came from behind and won that game 4-3. So they are not in contention for anything this season. I'm not sure they are going to qualify for Europe. And the last game I will just review, Rashford. I think it is bye-bye to Old Trafford. You've paid your dues. You've done your bit. January transfer window is here. You need to start looking for another club. The same thing that happened to Ben Chilwell now, that is leaving Chelsea in January. It has happened to Raheem Sterling. I think it has happened to you because Rashford was not even on the bench today at Old Trafford. So back-to-back games he has not played, and is a signal by the coach to him that you are not part of my plans. So it's high time you leave and look for another club, basically. Rashford, thank you for your services at Old Trafford in the United jersey, and it's high time you leave. So without Rashford today on the bench, the game ended 3-0, and Ramorim is trying to figure out the best 11 that is going to be using going forward, the way I've seen it. And Bournemouth, Iraola, the coach, has beaten Pep Guardiola, has beaten Arteta, has beaten Amorim now. So that Bournemouth coach, I think we need to give it up for the guy. He's good. In fact, Chelsea played away at Bournemouth. He took the goal of Christopher Nkunku, almost 90 minutes to score for us to win. So Bournemouth now is 5th on the log, right? And they're just behind Nottingham Forest, 31 points, and Bournemouth has 28 points. So if they keep on playing like this, they're going to go to Europe. So they are not pushover. We need to always take them serious right now. Semenyo scored. Justin Kluivert, what a good penalty kick. Mazraoui caused that penalty kick. So overall, United, you need to actually, be humble and admit that you started your process to, start it all over again. Start all over again. The coach have a yeoman's job, have a very tough task ahead of him. He wants to know his first 11, right from the back to the striker. And I think they need to be modest in the way they handle themselves, and they need to be humble in the way they do their things right now. It's not a good time as a United fan, and I'm so sorry about that. So that wraps it up for the end of the matches for this weekend. Another match is going to come up on Thursday, on Boxing Day. Chelsea is going to play Fulham, and the January 2nd game will be Ipswich against Chelsea. So we'll see if United is going to bounce back after this loss, because United is going to be playing on Boxing Day as well against Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers, they have a new coach, so they'll be playing away. So we'll see if United is going to actually bounce back. And also, Spurs will be playing Nottingham Forest. It's going to be a tough one for them. And Arsenal, they finished Crystal Palace. I did see it coming. 2 goals by Gabriel Jesus. Jesus is back. So they flogged them 5-2, and Arsenal is on fire. The low point is that Saka is injured. He left the pitch on crutches, so it's not a good news for Arsenal at this point in time. But Jesus is back, and I think they're going to actually miss him, but they're going to also get some results. So Arsenal is going to be playing against Ipswich the next game also on Boxing Day. So City, they lost. City lost again. So Guardiola, I don't know. I've said it times around number to my friends. It's that time he needs to bow out. Maybe he needs to get a mutual consent departure from City and, to leave. Sorry to correct myself. Arsenal won 5-1 and City, they lost to Aston Villa 2-1. So Guardiola, you need to buy players also in January. Maybe you need to buy Rogers that scored against you yesterday. So that's about all the fixtures that happened this weekend. On Boxing Day, the preview of Boxing Day matches will come up, and also my FPL fans, like I said, the giveaway will happen after the Thursday games. All right. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. Your boy still remains Anson Cochito Alpha Leo. Right? Till we meet again, continue sharing and liking. I really appreciate you guys. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye.